Some Street Talks. This is Eric Kim from the Eric Kim Street Photography blog. Back again at Oslo Coffee. Just finished an AeroPress at Oslo Coffee, one of the best places in Gotanda to have a coffee. So I wanted to do this video just talking about my experiences shooting street photography in Tokyo. If you've never been to Tokyo, and if you're a foreigner, honestly, no issues at all shooting street photography. It's probably better if you're Caucasian or white or non-Asian, because you could essentially get away with a lot shooting street photography in Tokyo as a foreigner. But even me, like, I kind of maybe look Japanese, and this time around I've actually had no problems shooting street photography here. And not only that, but I've actually found that people are quite friendly as long as you just, I've asked so many people for street portraits, and I can't speak any Japanese, so I'll just say, oh, your hat or your face, very handsome or very nice, photo. And about 80% of people that I've asked have been really compliant. And not only that, but I found that shooting street photography with the Ricoh GR has been awesome with the point and shoot, because the lens is about a 28mm lens, and when I'm shooting, I'm sticking out my arm to get really close to my subjects instead of having to use a viewfinder and get this close. So especially during rush hour where there's tons of people and just using the flash, I just kind of look like a stupid lost tourist. And one of the best ways to shoot candid street photography in Japan or wherever in the world is just not making eye contact and pretending like you're photographing the background behind them or things are happening otherwise. So once again, if you never shot street photography in Japan or Tokyo, highly recommend. I just feel super inspired being here. And not only that, but in terms of my favorite new neighborhoods, just checked out this place called Kitsune, Kitsune. It means fox in Japanese, I think. And it's in Omatesando, which is next to Harajuku, kind of a big shopping area. And it's pretty much my new favorite place in Tokyo. Tons of great coffee shops and super zen, nice and quiet, lots of street fashion, a lot of artists, artistic people. I've always had this idea of Japan being this kind of stiff, depressed, overworked culture, which is also true, but Japan is kind of a country of extremes. You have the overworked salarymen who are dying by overwork, also karoshi, and then you have the super hipsters who are very counterculture, trying to rebel against that culture. So one thing I learned about Japanese society, the deeper you delve, the more layers you see as part of society. I'm leaving to Kyoto today. Just some basic reflection on Tokyo. Number one food to eat is ramen. What is that place we ate at, Todd?
Tsuta.
How do you spell that?
Tsuta.
Tsuta. The best ramen. It's one Michelin star restaurant for ramen. Never been there before, but just seeing the attention to detail they put into making their ramen was just like a piece of art. If you guys ever watch Jiro Dreams of Sushi, it's kind of like that, but ramen. But like you enter this place, it's kind of like quiet. It's like a Zen temple. The way the chefs take the ramen, taking the mushrooms, the daikon, and just the noodles, the soup, and everything was just like a work of art. I was just blown away. The other day, me and my buddy Joel went to the how do you pronounce the name? Ise Miyazaki store. It's where Steve Jobs got all his turtlenecks made, and once again, super clean, minimalist, elegant, but also the other designs are very flexible, forward-thinking. Japanese people are very interested in using new materials, and not only that, but respecting older materials. Like you'll see a lot of wood, simple, clean, minimalist designs. I'm just super inspired being here. And also like the Muji store, the Uniqlo store, it's kind of clean, functional, basic, no branding for the masses, which I'm a huge fan of. And so, yeah, Japan, yeah, ramen, that's probably the best place we went to. We went to the ramen museum in where? Yokohama. It's like 1958 Japan is like a theme park and with all these fake facades. 1958, same year instant ramen was made. Definitely kind of touristy, but I loved it, and you could try all these different ramens. Our favorite was the Hokkaido style ramen from the north. Also the tonkatsu here is amazing, and the curry, go to Wako Curry, the best curry. Just go into this tiny little stalls, very cheap. I had my curry for like 500 yen, which is like $5. Amazing. And also, yeah, the coffee here is solid. They have a lot of Blue Bottle here now, which is from the States and SF. Go to Blue Bottle if you want a good cup of coffee. And yeah, Kitsune, Kitsune, my number one favorite coffee shop here in Tokyo. And yeah, otherwise, those are probably my biggest tips while you're here. So favorite neighborhoods to shoot street, Shibuya, Shinjuku, Ueno, to hang out and have coffee and just enjoy lifestyle, Omate-sando. These are probably my new favorite tips. So heading to Kyoto today on the Shinkansen, the bullet train. It's about a 2-hour ride there. Very excited to see all the new sites and things. Big ups to my buddies Todd and Joel for accompanying me. All the great students at the workshop. You guys are amazing. Very proud of you guys and your photos. And thank you guys so much for watching. So until then, see you guys on the streets. Peace out.